Let's go! Let's go!
Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. Big announcement. We finally broke 1K. So I will be adding the big munker to the chest. And then next week is when we'll be running that. So make sure you guys are here because that will be drawn for everyone that's in chat. Get this treasure bag out of here and add that to that. Get that on the scale so you guys can see what it is. And of course the dogs are barking for table scraps because we just had dinner. But I said if I hit 1K before 4th of July, I would be throwing that in there.
That's a healthy nugget, man. Wow.
Big old piece of gold. So with that added in there, that makes a total of 6 grams of gold that's in that chest, along with some silver, a platinum coin, gold-plated Trump coin, silver coin, a bunch of mercury dimes, war nickels, and some stickers and stuff in there as well. Put that back in here. And on that note, got to do a chart.
Charts.
Yes, there's also some Brewers pins, stickers, koozie that also goes in there as well. Thanks. No, it's thanks to all you guys and sharing me out and spreading the word that helped me get to this point. And I thank all of you for that. Anything going on with Rock Butcher these days?
Man, up to my butt in alligators trying to drain the swamp, just getting all these crews out, man. I got 10 different projects same time. And yeah, it's flat out trying to find places for them all to stay. Now that the borders are open, there's, all the tourists are coming back up. And usually I put the guys into fishing camps and that kind of thing. But these camps are all filled right up. So it's getting tough. You got to find someone who's willing to rent a house or something like that in these small towns, and working at it.
It sounds pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'll probably be off to the bush myself here in about a week and a half, and then I'll be off and on. The wife's going to Mongolia for a month, mid this month to mid next month. So I'll be back and forth for most of that because the kids are at home, But yeah, they're old enough they can hang out for a couple of days. It'll be all right. So, and then after that, we'll see what's going on.
Yeah, like this next project that I'm going to be working on in Mosinee, it's like a stone's throw from my brother's house, but to be working there and then driving back, it's already a 10-hour day, and then you're adding on like an hour and 10 minutes each way for driving. Turns into a really long day.
Yeah, you're almost farther ahead staying at your brother's place for a couple of days or something. And
that's what if
that's possible,
I got to hear from my brother first to see if that's okay, but I've warned him about it before that I might do that, and I gave him plenty enough warning.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, I see. Yeah, I forgot to completely romance the chat.
Mikey, dog, dirty mag yackers. It's the first time.
Brewers was in here, and so was JP.
Yeah, I saw JP earlier. Yep. Hi, JP.
Dirty mag yackers, Amethyst, American Justice of Texas. Hello,
Amethyst. Amethyst. How you doing? Are you twins?
Yes. Gold Eagle Prospecting, Detector Gadget.
I said hi to Gold Eagle.
We got Grease Monkey in here. Tom Kingergy.
Where's Jericho this evening? I don't know. He should be here.
He's got engagements. He might be a little bit late.
He said he was. Yeah, okay.
It happens just like last week when he was going live. I was supposed to go on live with him from Flash Bash, and I ended up passing out and didn't wake up until like 9 o'clock, and then went back at it again.
We're talking prospecting. We might as well light the miner's lamp, right? Get her going.
Yeah, and I think out of everybody that had like the worst luck during Flash Bash at the time, it was probably Mark Miller and Mikey J. They got all the way there, and then the steering pump blew.
No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It was nuts.
Oops.
Otis Ferris, how you doing? Chef V, the Bud Files, the new Miss Mamie. I always butcher that one.
There we go.
Oh, you're busting out the safety lamp.
Safety lamp is lit. We're good to go. You can't see it, so if I keel over, everybody else bail out real quick. So I got it tuned down too far now. I trimmed the wick the other day, and now so it's burning kind of funny. There Oh, that's almost too much. If you get too much on it, it
stays
splits it
lit
right up, eh?
for like 3 minutes.
Yeah. You got to get, the trick is to get just about 1/4 of an inch on that flame, and then you're good.
Treasure hunting with Swifty. Hello, how you doing? Thomas 907. But yeah, we finally broke 1K. We're gonna let it run for a week. If it stays at 1K, then we will run the chest.
That's awesome, man. Congrats.
And that will be for everyone that's in chat. So if you want to try and keep your opportunities limited to what's here, keep it to yourself. But if you want to share it out so everybody has a chance, share it out on your community tabs, Facebook or Instagram, wherever you can post it, share it, bring the people in, and let's see what we can do.
Oh, there's Dan Burrows. How you doing, Dan?
Hello, Dan. How you doing?
I saw Shelly's last post. Seems like Sky's doing good. She's starting to eat and everything. That's a good sign. Hopefully you'll have her home soon.
Little ones are still running around. They're getting ready for bed. But if anybody else would like to jump in and join us for tonight and help us celebrate breaking the milestone of 1K, call in. Here's the link.
Yes, bedtime with youngsters. I have to say I don't miss that part. But I miss them being youngsters, that's for sure. Little elves. Are you off to the rack there, PA Patriot?
Yeah, I got an awesome can-do flag back here.
They do go
One
fast,
second.
that's true.
Sorry about that.
Reg might be coming up to the Timmins area soon. That's good. That only puts you about 10 hours east of me. Group event for some people wanting to learn, gain some field experience. Yeah, they the ministry runs prospecting courses, Reg, for in our province in Ontario, and for people that want to take it. And I don't think it costs anything. I think it's a government sponsored thing. You'd probably be a pretty good supporter of that. You would get in and give them some of your experience and just walk around with them for a bit and bang on rocks and say, look at this and look at that.
That would be pretty cool. I don't have any beers up here.
Bring your
So-
gold pants with you to Timmins, Reg, because all those creeks have got gold in them. And if you don't get caught, so what? If you know what I mean, just be subtle. Most of them are owned by big companies, and they don't even look at them.
Gentlemen,
There we are.
Hello.
how you doing?
Doing all right. Trying to think of everything that I need for this trip to Nugget that I'm taking this weekend. So
Oh yeah, it's always
Hi,
a
Clark.
chore.
roast.
L'chaim, keep us scold.
Talk toy.
Roast. Bok choy.
In Mongolian, it's tok toy.
Tok
Hello,
toy.
HB.
Tok toy. Cheers.
Clark's Cove. Oh, how you doing? So yeah, I already added the monker to the bag. That's in the 1K chest.
Yeah, we saw you do it.
What I should actually do is now seal that bag.
There you go. Do that in front of us so nobody can claim there was shenanigans. Numismaniac, whereabouts are you at?
Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Edmonton, Alberta. Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada here.
Thunder Bay by.
Thunder Bay by.
Oh man, oh man.
North Shore of the Big Pond.
I'm telling you, if people have never ever visited Thunder Bay, they should, because you want to see a community that's unique.
Yep.
That's Thunder Bay.
Yep.
I got through. I went through there in 2000, heading back west here, and I'm originally from Windsor, Ontario. So us Southern boys didn't have quite the rugged look of the lakes. Lake Superior is the scariest freaking lake I've ever seen in my life. That is one is beautiful, but one nasty.
It's big water.
Whoa.
She's unforgiving. Yep.
Yep. And I've never been able to get over the fact that when I did the last time when I came back to Ontario, I went through Michigan, but then I chickened out trying to get through the States, so I went up to the Lakehead, the long way. I have never seen so many trees and rocks and little lakes and trees and rocks and lakes and twists and turns. You know, there were so many lakes up there that they ran out of names. They actually got a lake there called His and Hers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy. And how about those Inukshooks? They would make Inukshooks along the side of the road to keep your sanity.
That's
I
it.
saw Stonehenge and little poodles, anything made out of rocks, just to have something to look at.
People stand them up like they make them look like wolves.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. I'm a geologist, so when we work on projects that are around the highway, like we'll be up there on the outcrop, and you're in the middle of nowhere, and so we'll build those kind of things, and it's just it's something for somebody to look at.
Well, yeah.
Because apart from that, there's some band, a local Canadian band, that wrote a song. It's like trees had rocks, rocks had trees, trees had rocks, and rocks had, oh, look, a lake. It's about a drive across Ontario. Yeah, a truck.
Yeah. It's almost, the only way I can explain it, it's almost like you're going back 200 years in time. I mean,
Absolutely,
it's like so wilderness.
Yeah, and every one of those lakes is absolutely filled to the brim with fish.
Yep.
Trout.
That's all I can.
I'm surprised more Americans aren't coming up and trying. I mean, it's gorgeous up there.
There's a lot, but they all go to the big spots. They go to the famous spots, Lac de Mille Lac, or the Lake of the Woods, or something like that. And just to go and try some of the small lakes, I mean, they never bother doing that, which is good for folks like me, because I take the kids out and back the boat into the water, and we go out and catch our limit, and we go home and eat them.
Dimebag says, "Don't ruin our fishing spots."
Don't ruin our, that's right. That's why I didn't give you the good ones.
Bloody Dimebag. He's following me. Every time I turn around, he's in the Hey, Darren, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Hello, Parasolo.
The steelhead are running right now.
Wow.
So I was out last weekend. I didn't catch a damn thing. I was prospecting most of the time, but I did wet a line for a couple hours and nothing. But I'll go out again this weekend and we'll see what I can get.
I feel guilty because ever since I moved west, I have not gone fishing, and there's a good reason for it. I do not like fly fishing. I like using live bait.
Yeah, me too.
Minnows or night crawlers. I love trolling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's my idea. And catch muskie and pike and pickerel and trout. Good for you, Yanks. Walleye. You know, I like perch. I just love eating a big feed of perch, black crappies and stuff like that. Come out west here, it's all catch and release. I freaking hate it.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fly fisherman. I learned how to do it years ago, but no, I'm a production fisherman. I catch fish to eat fish,
to eat,
and to feed my family, and so me and the kids, we go out and depending on what species we're catching. I mean, pickerel, we come home with 16 fish.
Yeah.
You know, trout would come home with 8, and that's it, man. You know,
yeah.
I mean,
I tell friends of mine out here who are used to fishing here that we used to do smelt. I don't know if you did.
Yeah, we do smelts. I got a great big bag of smelts sitting up in the freezer.
Oh man,
a buddy of mine brought me just a couple of days ago, and I was busy cooking something else, and I'm like, okay, damn it, throw these in the freezer for now, and I'll cook them later.
Smelt runs. We used to just giant baskets full of them.
Yeah.
Used to do it down near Point Peely.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's giving me a flashback.
yeah. Moto steelhead is a rainbow trout that's been ocean run. It's gone all the way out to the ocean and it's coming back in to breed. And yeah, you catch those. That's one of the best fights you'll ever have in your life. Like Americans talk about, oh, they're bass fishing. Oh, they fight so good. Yeah. Go catch a steelhead and see what happens. And it'll rip 100 meters of line off
You're
your
such
rod.
An asshole, Reg.
It's zing, and away it goes. And it's steelhead are just absolutely beautiful when you catch them. And
yeah,
I think the smallest one I ever caught was 4 pounds. I mean, because I catch them all when they're coming in to spawn. You know, they're all 5, 6, 7, 10s. You know, and just what a fight! Holy smokes, 45 minutes on the line, and yeah.
Yeah, it's like us with muskie fishing here in Wisconsin.
Oh, muskie! Yeah, I mean,
you know what?
Okay, don't get me wrong. Muskies are a hell of a fight.
The best fighting fish I've ever fished. Oh man!
Yeah, that's a whole different department of fish and fight.
Yeah, you damn right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm getting my hair starting to stand on end. Holy! Some of the best times I ever had, especially growing up, is I'm fishing with my dad, and I was sitting on the dock, and I caught a muskie, and it almost pulled me off the dock.
Yeah.
Wow, great fighting fish, those.
Yeah. The only muskie I've ever caught in my life, without a word of a lie, I was doing this stream sediment sampling program back in '99, and every time, and the helicopter, I was flying in a helicopter. He was dropping me off in a hole, and then my buddy, he had to drop him off in a hole. So he's flying around with like a big pilot, a little 206 like a Jet Ranger, and another big geologist, and he's hauling these 50-pound samples around. So the whole time the pilot's flying on a quarter tank of gas, right? Just so he could vertically lift himself out of these holes in the forest. And so he was constantly going for gas. And I had my ultralight fishing rod that I kept in the back, the baggage compartment. And so he'd tell me on the radio, he'd say, okay, I got to go for gas after this one. I'll be back to get you in about 45 minutes or whatever. Okay, let me get my fishing rod out. And so I get out of the helicopter, grab my pack, grab my shovel and everything, and then I go to the back baggage compartment and push the buttons and grab my fishing rod, close the baggage compartment up, and boop boop, and just squat down while Glenn lifted off, and away he went. And this one spot I caught a muskie, and on an ultralight, and it was like 5 inches long. That's the only muskie I've ever caught in my entire life. A 5-inch muskie, because we were in trout waters, and I was using a number 0 MEPS, a little teeny tiny spinner for the trout, right? And I mean, you'll catch a trout this big on a 0, and but I caught this 5-inch long muskie, and I took a photo of it, and you could tell clearly from the colors on the side of this, it wasn't a pike minnow, it was a muskie minnow. And he came in, and boy, he was some upset. and I really, really gently, I took him off. I took the hooks out of him really as gently as I could, and then I held him out here in this one hand, and boop, and I took a picture of him. and then I let him go in the water. And that's the only muskie I've ever caught in my life. And other people show these pictures, these 40-pounders.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one that I seen caught over here was like 56 inches long for a muskie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Geez, that was funny.
5-inch muskie.
Oh yeah, it was.
I know that is really a hoot.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Well, I do see sodas over here, and I can just make a mixer quick. That's what I think I'm going to do.
Yeah, you should probably make a mixer rather than just going straight, Charlie.
Yeah, instead of just sitting here doing charts all night.
It'll extend your stay. Yeah. Yeah.
Park Rat Cat, hello. Anybody wants to call in, I posted that link. Jump on the link there, and I'll let you in.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm even going to go out and do any panning or anything this year. Getting out and doing some metal detecting, that's about it. My youngest boy, he really loves getting into the water and gold panning, and none of them. It's been years since he's used a sluice box or anything, but I don't mind going down. I mean, we got a lot of nice rivers here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, coming out of the hills there, you should. You should have lots of spots there where you can get a little bit of gold here and there.
Oh yeah. I just find it's a nice way to, get away from the wife. And I've been retired long enough. She likes getting me out of the house. Oh, she's asleep.
Oh, okay. Okay. We're good then. Right on.
One second.
I know Nick Molnar's got a nice little spot that he does a lot of panning. He comes back with quite a bit of gold, actually. Bugger won't let anybody know where he's at, though. I wonder why.
We got Grease Monkey calling in.
Can-do veteran lurking. There's Grease Monkey.
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
I'm just chilling.
Just celebrating 1K.
Congratulations, Charlie.
Thanks, Grease Monkey. How you doing?
It'll be like 5 years. It'll be like 5 years before I get there. I think I just broke 100.
Thanks, Detectable.
Yeah, I think I got 43. and I only have 2 videos. So
Well, it takes time, right?
yeah, I got to do. I got to start filming a little bit more of the stuff I do in the bush, and
My audio's going crazy.
making
Charlie.
it look a little bit better. Yeah.
I was supposed to do. I have 2 channels. One's After Service Adventures Canada, and the other one is the Numismaniac with the coin stuff. And with the adventures, I was supposed to go out and do all these things with my old veteran buddies, and really think about it. You get a bunch of guys that are 50, 60, 70, 80 years old that want to relive the glory days, do stuff we're not supposed to. Has a great idea. Some of the craziest. Try doing a rundown with a rifle and go to ground and you're on a walker. Crazy stuff. Guys want to start doing the slide for life and the bloody some rappelling and mountaineering and stuff. And we're all I think I'm the youngest. I'm almost 70.
Wow.
You guys want to do
Chuckles! Happy 1K, brother.
What's up, Guido?
Right on.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So,
we
we
can't stay long, Charlie. My
I'm
audio's
loving
going
that
up.
flag, brother.
So we plan on heading down towards Fort Henry Harrison down at Helena. We a bunch of us actually belong to the First Special Service Force Association down there. And, we're gonna go use the rifle range. There's a rifle range in Colorado we want to go down to,
Okay.
and whatnot. But I've been laid up for the last month doing VA crap. We're poking and prodding and all this stuff. So now I'm the only one that they're waiting for so that they can do these adventures. I'm hoping some of them want to play some poker. But yeah, that's what we do. I want to get them out doing the panning and the metal detecting as well. Just try to get them out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Who were you with?
Oh God, I'm
Who
like
was
a
Jack?
jack of all trades, master of none, for Pete's sake.
What regiment?
I served with 4 different infantry regiments: the 3rd Battalion Royal Canadian Regiment, the 1st Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry, the Essex and Kent Scottish, and the Calgary Highlanders.
Okay.
And I did one training session down the States at Fort Benning. And they sent me on that U.S. Ranger course, tried to frickin' kill me. This was 1975, so it's a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I survived that. Not that I would prefer to have stayed drunk back then and put up with the crap that they put me through.
Right on.
What else did we do? Well, a couple overseas tours. The atypical stuff. I avoided Afghanistan and Iraq and all that shit. But
When did you get out?
July 90.
Really?
I served October 8, 68 to July 8, 1990.
Holy smokes! Yeah, I was 84 to 89 second Pats.
Oh, were you really?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry to interrupt you guys,
Brother
but
Patricia.
this
You're
is,
a dirty Patricia.
I am a dirty
oh, they're
Patricia.
still
Yes.
talking.
Yes, Guido, go ahead. We'll let you talk. It's
This is
2
AU
infantry guys
guys'
talking to each other.
1K thing, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, sorry, we get away from.
Can we celebrate him for a minute?
Yeah,
We
can.
can. Hallelujah. Made it to 1,000.
Go, Charlie,
All right.
go. Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah,
1K.
You just got here, Guido. We've spent the last 30 minutes celebrating his
I've been
his
watching.
1K. Yeah. No, it's just good for 2 old vets to reconnect. That's all.
Yeah,
I
I get it.
guess, especially since we served in the same regiment. That's cool.
That's right. Yeah.
So, Charlie,
What are you up to, Terry?
happy 1K, brother.
Thank you, Guido.
Okay, back to the 1K celebration. Says Candy.
Now let's cross our fingers and hope that this wonderful YouTube doesn't do something stupid. I hate it
that's
when
why
we hit 1,000.
I've noticed that. I've noticed that too. That like I've been like where's these videos? Like I'm expecting to see videos. I'm subscribed. I've got notifications on. I'm not getting them.
I have
Then I go
like
back and
4 videos
search
right
you
now
up,
that are in editing that I
and
have to
it's like,
finish up.
oh, I've been unsubscribed. Like how the hell? I didn't unsubscribe. Crazy.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. You got to check your subscriptions. So they'll kick people off.
Like I wonder why they do that.
Mm.
I've heard multiple channels talking about it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I
go
had
through
that
mine.
happen before when I hit 500. I had to hit 500 4 times just for it to stick.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Anyway, Charlie, on to congratulate you, and I gotta head out, bro. My internet is
All right, man.
fuck up. Have a good
all
night,
right,
bro.
Grease Monkey.
Pleasure
Great to
meeting
see
you,
you.
Grease Monkey.
Later,
Great
guys.
to see you,
Grease
Grease
Monkey.
Monkey. We'll see you next time, brother.
Yep. Have a good night.
Mikey
Got
J,
an
call in.
I got an email from Jericho said he's going to be a little bit late, so he'll pop in when he can.
Yeah, he has other engagements with life.
Yeah, I've heard that expression sub for sub thing before. They're trying to avoid it. So they recommend that when you sub, you also take a look at some of the videos and hit their like and do a bunch of things. Just to
Yeah,
make
you
it
got to
stick.
watch 4 minutes of the video, then hit the like, then hit the subscribe before it will stick.
That's odd because like just recently, like I've got one sub. It's called Hard Rock University, and I sub to them, and it's a guy who's running this gold mine, and he's trying to work his way through the whole process of he's doing heap leaching and stuff like that. And I'm a geochemist by background. And so I've been kind of helping him along the way. And I've even introduced him to other people that can help him. And then just like last week, I looked at it like I'm unsubbed. So like, how's that work? Because I've been watching his videos. I like his videos, you know.
Mhm.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's like 3 times that did that to me. Jason's channel because I was subscribed to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah,
I've
Jason.
watched every single one of his videos, liked every single one of them, commented on them, and it would still unsubscribe me.
That's bizarre.
It happened like 3 times.
Yeah.
YouTube does its algorithm purge and it'll burn subs off.
Gadget's saying he checks and he's still subscribed, but the notifications are turned off. Wow.
What's up, Dennis? How you doing? But yeah, I'm blown away at hitting 1K. I'm absolutely stunned.
That's a great accomplishment.
There you go.
And my goal was to try and hit it by 4th of July. So
There
he
you go,
broke that
Lingus
goal.
Maniac.
That's awesome too.
How long did it take you?
I've had my YouTube channel up 1.5 years.
Wow.
I think I got over 170 videos up, plus live streams, shorts.
I think that's part and partial. You've been active. You've been putting up new material all the time, eh?
Yeah. And even through the winter, as you can see behind me, I'm stockpiling pay dirts. So I have something to do on the live streams throughout the winter or do videos on them or, you know, because some people requested to do a video, some requested to do it live so they can join in while I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. What do we got here?
Oh.
Yeah, I've had my channel since 2011.
Yeah,
And I only started using the bloody thing this last year.
because right now I've got a pretty good cushion on it. I'm at 1,033, so
Well, that's good.
There you go. I wouldn't worry about it. It should go up from there.
plus I did get the email from the YouTube creator thing that says congrats on 1K.
Plus tomorrow, Charlie, when Jericho's doing his stream, he's bringing in a bunch of those magnet prospector people, and so you probably want to hop in there. And
I was going to.
yeah, so yeah, I wasn't even in the stream yesterday, but I was lurking there in the chat talking to him, and yeah, and a whole pile of them subscribed to me, and it was like, holy moly, you don't even know me. I mean, but it was good, so that'll get you a leg up.
We'll
What am I
definitely have to do that.
Now that I know there's a Patricia in the house, so
Toaster 406. There you go, sir. Nice hat. What a beautiful, and it's the correct color, sir. Yeah, we'll just keep that amongst ourselves. Toaster. I'm drinking Molson Canadian. There you go.
Thanks, David.
I had too much fun when I was younger. I'm stuck. I'm stuck on near beer now.
It's probably cheaper and better.
Not really, not very much anyway.
Oh, really?
I remember being able to get a beer for a dime, but holy crap! Oh, here's one. The first case of beer I ever bought, of course, it was Ontario snub bottles, was a 2-4 from the Liquor Control Board of Ontario.
LCBO.
24 bottles of beer cost me $5.40.
I don't ever remember it being that cheap.
Mind you, my pay was like $200 a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. First PMQ I ever had was it was outrageous. It was $98 a month. And when I left in 90, the last one I had was $153 a month. Now these poor buggers that are in the service now are paying like $1,500 a month.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
It just shows how much the dollar's devalued. It's freaking terrible.
Totally. Yeah, I mean, when I first went in the mess, as a private, a beer, I want to say a beer was 50 cents, and a mixed drink, like if you want a rum and Coke, was 75.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was a draft beer. It wasn't a bottle beer.
Still.
And and that's.
Yeah. I tell my grandkids some of these stories. They're like, "You're really old. I can't believe." And really, for us, it seems like yesterday. My first apartment was a 1-bedroom furnished flat, and it cost me $50 a month.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap! The first house I bought off of a guy. I won't say who he is, but he lived in Detroit. But I bought it in Windsor, and it was $200 down for the property to purchase the property, and it was $18,000 for the total house. It was a bungalow on a double lot for $18,000.
Yeah, I believe you.
And I found, and at the end of it, it was too much for me to afford. Let the damn thing go. I can't believe it.
It's probably worth $300,000 now.
Oh, they probably tore it down, built up to,
Yeah.
quadplexes or some damn thing there.
Like the place that I got, it was appraised at the time for like $362,000, but we got it on foreclosure price for $65,000.
Wow. Good
That's a good deal. Holy crap.
There's a deal.
Then we redid the basement and turned it into a 2-bedroom apartment. And if we finish off the attic, that'll make 9 bedrooms in the house.
Oh,
you could rent out the 2 in the basement and pay your mortgage
That's
payments
where my
off.
mother-in-law lives, is down in the basement.
Well, make your mother-in-law pay your mortgage then.
No,
No.
no.
Okay, I won't go there anymore.
Oh man.
But after renovations and everything, it's appraised at like 490,000.
Wow.
That's awesome. Awesome, Charlie. Yeah, I still keep one of my old pay stubs, one of my last pay stubs from the Army. I keep it out there on my dresser in the bedroom
Mm-hmm.
for those times when my head swells too much, and I look at that and I see what I made in a month back then, and I know what I make in a month now, and there's just no comparison at all. And yeah, that's when you need to bring yourself back down to reality. That's it. It's like, wow, look at that.
Well, it's like me being completely pensioned off. And I get it. I'm not bragging, right? I got a good chunk of change coming in. It's, at least in my mind. Problem is, by the end of the month, it's gone.
Yeah.
And I'm going, if I had had this much money 30 or 40 years ago, I'd be freaking rich.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
no, that's it.
Well, I paid $1.90 a liter here in Alberta yesterday. And when I first came to Alberta, it was 53 cents a gallon before the metric conversion.
Yeah, it's over 220 here, which works out to about, in US language, that's about $7 a gallon.
Stupid. Nobody can afford it.
Yeah.
And you need it where you live.
I'm happy that, because I mean, I drive a big Tundra, but like I'm happy that the company's paying me mileage for my work because I use it for work, right?
Right.
So they're buying me my gas, but you know, heaven help me if I want to take a personal trip somewhere. It's like, holy moly.
The only time I get anything paid for is when I go on these OSIS training courses. I work with the OSIS group with the for the veterans that are dealing with operational stress injuries, and it's voluntary. But the only time I make any money is when I go on the courses.
Okay.
Constantly driving on the other side of the city. I won't take a bus. My career when I left the service was driving city bus. I get free bus passes, but it takes me 2 hours one way to get to where I have to go for these meetings.
Yeah.
It's just too much. So I take the car. There's no, it's the cost of gas is stupid.
Yeah. Oh, Reg is saying he's got a big storm coming. He might lose power. All right, Reg. Well, batten down the hatches, and we'll see you when you get back if you disappear.
I'd love to get together with some of these guys in the future. Some of the guys want to meet up in Las Vegas, which is fine by me. But I've seen some stuff. Who was it? It was oh gosh, what's his name now? He just had a big encampment there. They're all doing gold panning and flash in the pan.
Yeah, that was Flash Bash.
Yeah, that looked like a lot of fun.
I have a video that I'm busy editing for that.
Was that you were there?
Yeah.
Toaster, I got to do some math if you want to get miles per gallon.
That's where I got this can-do flag.
Give it to you in a sec.
Oh, cool.
Was that Flash Bash?
Yeah, it looked like a lovely time out there. Holy crap.
Because up here, Toaster's asking me what my miles per gallon are in the Tundra. And and I do it in liters per 100 kilometers. But a U.S. gallon is what, 4.7 liters?
Oh God, I haven't done conversion.
406. I gotta wait until I can have Mikey J on here to go through the cons, or me and Mikey J are together because he helped me dig all that. So I'm not gonna go through those cons until I can have him in here with me.
Okay, hang on a sec. I'm going to have to do some math here. Uh-oh. It's
That's lucky.
if you want the short answer, Toaster, it's 15 on the highway. It's about 15 liters per 100 kilometers. I'll do the math for you though if you want.
Hey, Charlie.
What's up, partner?
How's it going, brother?
It's gone.
You have to forgive me. I'm a little medicated up. I got a hernia thing going on, but I wanted to swing it and congratulate you on your 1,000, brother. And say hey to everybody. Lots of good people out there in the audience. I was watching a while and listening to Miss Minerick and talk with you there.
Okay. Let's get this straight. Numis is from numismatics, coins. Maniac means I'm crazy, so I'm crazy about coins. Numismaniac.
There it is.
Okay, so crazy coin.
Or you can just call me Pat. Okay, I put me in the back seat of your car. I got a pat in the back.
That's a tongue twister there kind of thing going on. But anyway, I just wanted to say hey and congratulations, man. It's a long way to go to get there, but you put up with it and did what you had to do.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Brewer's here. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Pat?
Well, they got me on some pretty heavy stuff, but the important thing is it doesn't hurt me to get out of bed and go pee, so I'll live. So, all right. I'm going to get off screen. I'll be watching from the gallery there, or whatever we're calling it these days. Mikey J, Brewer, Charlie,
You can stay there, Parker.
Yeah.
You look funny, kind of lying sideways.
Catch y'all later.
You lend a relaxing atmosphere to the whole affair.
Yeah, well, maybe a little bit more relaxing if I could actually feel my head and lift it up. I'm afraid to get out of bed because I might not get off the floor.
Sometimes medication is a good thing.
See you later, guys. Congratulations again, Charlie.
See you, Pat.
Thanks, partner. Later.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, man?
Toaster, it depends on how many tractor trailers you have to pass and how many times you dip your foot into the tank.
Charlie
that
for
truck,
1K.
That truck,
Yeah.
Charlie for 1K.
Charts.
you could spend $5 passing a truck. Charge, Charlie.
So all them cons burning a hole in your pocket, Charlie?
What was that?
Are them cons burning a hole in your pocket?
A little bit. I want to run them so bad, but at the same time, it's like I got to wait for Mikey J.
I heard his name and went, what? I said, well, Charlie's talking about running the con. Oh,
Well, shit.
you go talk to him.
I gotta talk to the boy.
But I am going out to Nugget Lake this weekend.
I got to work this weekend, dang it.
Yeah, I know.
I
Just
still got
letting
the
you guys
Jeep.
know I'm going to be out that way.
Yeah, I still got the Jeep ripped apart. We took that steering pump completely out of it again. I'm going to try and fix it.
What happened this time?
Same thing. I'm just going to try and fix it.
Okay.
I found out what it was.
Yummy.
We'll get her. I'll
We'll
have
get
her up and running.
Nom, nom, nom.
But if you're going to be at Nugget Lake, you might as well take a couple-hour trip and come and see us.
That's more than a couple-hour trip there, big fella. Especially from here you got. That's 28 hours.
I know.
Yeah, we gotta get that stuff for Becky all sorted out and boxed up.
Yeah, you guys said it was up to what, like 6 boxes now?
8 boxes.
Yeah, 6 to 8 bucks.
Oh, 8 now.
Well, there's a lot of shit, Charlie. I haven't even gone halfway through the pile yet. Trust me, there's a lot of
Holy
stuff.
crap!
We're not talking like
No big boxes. I'm just talking smaller boxes.
just so it's easier to transport.
No, I know, but still, that's and he's only like halfway through the pile of stuff.
Yep.
That's
My wife
nuts.
was a hoarder. Trust me.
Oh, I know the feeling here.
I kind of figured you would.
My garage is so full I can't even park a car in it.
Yeah, mine's getting that way.
Speaking of vehicles,
Mine's that way.
Speaking of vehicles, how's the van?
One sec.
Yeah.
Okay, Charlie. Kids are going to be kids, Charlie. Let them be kids.
I like kids when they're cooked right.
Yeah.
Looks like we got Dennis Hedrick up in the house. What's up, Dennis?
The other white meat.
What you eating, Jeff?
Potato salad, barbecue pork, baked beans, and hush puppies.
It sounds like a
Oh.
killer meal.
A good meal. Good meal.
How's the van running now, Charlie?
I still got to get the O2 sensors replaced in it, but it's driving fine at like highway speed. But when you first get up and go, it's kind of a little stuttery, but it still works. I just wasn't gonna risk driving it to Ohio.
Oh, come on. It would have been an adventure like ours.
An adventure I never want to go on again. That's
Gents, I gotta leave. My youngest son, who is just preparing to propose to his girlfriend, is screwed up, and I have to do an intervention to try to make sure he doesn't mess it up completely here. He posted that he was giving her ring on social media. Had you forgot that she has the same access? So she's gonna find out about it. Oh, love it.
Oh, that's funny.
You see, that's the problem with social media.
I know.
You can't surprise anybody anymore.
Good God.
Oh, yeah. Well, best of luck to your.
Yeah, he takes
youngest
after his
son.
mother.
Hopefully, she says yes tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
and,
oh, come on. They've been together for 8 years. They should be fine.
yeah.
Anyway, nice chatting, guys.
Yeah, take it easy. Nice to meet you.
You bet.
Just be cool metal detecting. Hello. So what's Mikey J been up to?
Work since we got back. Got to make up
You
for
need
taking
to-
off the weekend.
Good
Monday,
call.
Tuesday, and Wednesday, all 3 days. As soon as I got home from work, I was like,
Me too. Wow.
I jumped on Jeff's for a bit there, and I sat there in the back, and I was like this.
Charlie's over asleep. Oh.
It's the way I've been too, Charlie. Just the last few days, I can't wake up.
Yeah, and then going to work, and then on the way home, it's like on the way home, you're in the drive, and you're like this. Nope,
Yep.
I got to stay awake.
Yep.
That sun starts setting and them eyes start closing.
Yeah, real quick.
Even before that. Shit.
It's like the whole Hulk thing. It's like the sun is going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sluicers, hello.
Sluicer.
What's going on? What's going on?
Is that Dylan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was Dylan.
I'm horrible with names. I'll remember a face. And that's just a name like Rock Butcher.
Dylan, we got to hang out with Abyss Dredging the other night and talk to him for a while over at Benzo Gold Show. It was that was an awesome experience seeing that big whopping 3.9 potato that they found. 3.9 ounce potato. Yeah.
Where are they from?
New Zealand.
Oh, okay. That explains a few things.
Yeah,
Yeah, how did
I
they
was
get
asleep
to
for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's the whole thing of Australia,
and
Tasmania, and all that whole
yeah,
area.
all that whole area is just
Covered. Fucking covered.
Covered in gold.
Yeah.
American Justice of Texas. Hey, Jot, what's going on?
yeah,
I just call her AJ. It's shorter.
yeah. AJ Chart.
Someone said charts. Charts.
So I heard something about running some cons tonight, huh?
Well, I if that's what you want me to do, I'll
All right.
do it.
Do it, Pan. Just do one little scoop and see what we get.
Okay, well, I'll have to run down and go grab the cons.
There you go.
Okay, that'll work.
We're not going anywhere.
All righty, I'll go run and grab them for you.
We'll
I'm
wait
just
patiently.
excited as you are.
Mikey J's like, what's the gold count?
Well, he's not going to keep any anyway. He's just excited to see what they got.
Absolutely, by all means. You don't know until you know.
It's the first time he ever sluiced, so.
No, not since.
I mean, dredging, yeah.
One to 2 grams per hour sluicing. Well, I believe I would be there myself for
Yeah, if you're making
about
1 to
4
2 grams
days.
hour sluicing, I'd be doing it myself too, steady.
I'd be there for about 4 days solid. Absolutely.
Mhm.
I got
Before
to
I
meet
even
Go ahead, Charlie or Jeff. Go ahead.
no, go ahead, Mikey.
Speaking of sluicing, I got to meet King and Queen Prospecting out there. Because they were a few little yards away from us. I helped him build his dam for his sluice and everything. He was giving me pointers, and that was cool.
He got his river virginity taken from him, which is good.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, he's no longer a mailbox panel.
Yeah, no longer a mailbox miner.
What happened to Guido? He's back in the chat, but he's not on the screen here. Vaporized.
That's just Guido. That's just Guido,
That's
man.
just Guido. That's how.
He had to go get some eggs or something.
His chickens are too small to do that.
Looks like you got the bar fam in the chat. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Vendetta just went live.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't know if he's live. It might be a premiere.
It's a premiere.
Yep, premiere.
no big deal then. Oh,
There's my scoop. Kitchen strainer. Where's that?
Flash bash cons.
Flash Bash Con. That sounds like a country tune. No, but it was an absolute blast being out at Flash Bash with Charlie. And how's the DJ doing, Charlie?
Do you guys see the cons? I can't see the screen right now.
Yeah, we can see him clear as a bell.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of dark stuff in there.
A lot of big stuff in there too.
Yeah, because that's from the suction dredge.
Ah.
Can't find, oh, I know where my kitchen strainer is. It's out in the garage.
The kitchen strainer.
Oh, no.
that's all we use for classifying mailbox. Yeah, go through a kitchen strainer. Fancy ass kitchen strainer device.
You might as well. It's all going to be fine. Yeah.
Look at that. See that rock right there? I sucked that up.
You okay over there, Green Hat? Just checking.
I think he's about to levitate out of the chair, Mark.
I think so, bud. My problem, I've been doing it for so many years, it doesn't excite me anymore. You know what I mean?
That's it. That's it. I'll shoot 6 or 7, 8 pans to get down to that point, and then I'll just dump it into another pan to later on. I'll go clean that up afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to go through it more than once. Ain't nobody that good.
Now this is just one small scoop, like this.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's a half cup scoop.
I was gonna say quarter cup, but yeah, half cup.
Well, there's bound to be something in there. Now, is that the same spot, Charlie, that you did that pan? You came up with that smile
Yeah.
on that pan? Same spot, huh? Yeah. Okay, you're bound to get something. Then.
So that's the cons from the sluice, Charlie?
No, this is from the suction dredge.
Or sorry. Yeah, but from the dredge, but it comes out of the sluice box at the end of the dredge?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Tap, tap, tap.
I was just gonna say that, Jeff.
While I watched him move the rocks, I knew what was coming next.
Yeah, we're getting a glare from your light right off the important spot.
That ain't nothing there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a few flakes, small stuff, but it's definitely something that like it's got to be ran. And I just heard the door ding, and
I heard the doorbell.
Heard the door ding.
Ding door.
Ding dong.
Be with you in a minute.
un momento, pork flavor.
That's it. If it's the Jehovah's
Right on.
Witnesses, just ignore them.
Yeah. You should classify that.
Oh, you know.
That didn't sound good.
When you get a chance, brother, just classify it.
There we go. There's Matt.
Rock Butcher. How you, my guy?
Well, Matt, how are you doing?
Good. Not too bad. Got a bunch of Mexicans trying to figure out how to put mulch in my parking lot. That's cool. They make more money than me.
We're all here congratulating Charlie on his 1,000.
Dude, that's awesome. Hey, I'll take a shot to that. Hang on, wait. I think I have my drink in my grunders. Hang on.
Charlie, go ahead and classify all that. In the kitchen.
Jericho.
Yeah, I just got to go out here.
Charlie's busting out the real shit. Charlie don't have to work tomorrow.
No, I got to work tomorrow.
Well, I have to work tomorrow. Oh shit! Don't bring that to camp, okay? Because like we're gonna have some problems going digging in some holes, dude. You know what we're talking about. No, it's like, dude, I'm gonna be in there getting all weird and shit. That's content. We're going. I mean, but no, don't bring Jack to the campsite, please. I'll bring some Steel Reserves. We can all drink that. It's gonna be interesting. God, these people really don't know what they're doing. This guy's retarded. I'm sitting out here watching this guy. Whoa. He's on the clock apparently. I'm not.
Nope.
Oh boy, what a day! I walked into work with a bunch
Anybody
of
missed it at
shenanigans.
the beginning of the
Yeah.
stream? We dropped a 1.5 gram nugget into that treasure chest bag. And with everything that's in there, plus the 3 grams of gold that I found my first year prospecting here in Wisconsin, there's
So that treasure chest has a 1 point what gram nugget in there because it's not the 4th yet, and I think that you have some special in there.
I added that in here. It was a 1.547 gram nugget.
We're gonna have to dig some holes today, this weekend.
Hey, if you be quiet and listen, you might learn something.
Uh-oh. Somebody's getting scolded. I thought my girlfriend went to bed. Shit, sorry. Damn it.
Thanks, Robert.
Yeah.
You have a good friend. How you doing?
Should I hold it out there for you to slap?
Guido hashtag retreat. I need to grab another soda for this mixer.
God, I don't even have my AC on. This shit's loud. I apologize. I have.
Where you at, Matthew? You look warm there.
I'm doing good. I just have a bunch of.
No, I said, where are you? You look warm.
Oh, on the freaking porch.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, this is the reality of it. 2,100. Oh, 2,100 bucks they want for this thing. I'm trying to get a house and get the hell out of here. I'm at 16. They want 2,100. And no, I'm out. Like, I'm gone. We got riffraff in here. I walk outside my thing. It smells like weed, and they all want to blame me. I don't know why. I don't smoke weed.
That would be awesome, the Sluicers.
Yeah, I'm out. Like, I'm gone. Trying to buy a house. But the market's not good. It's terrible. Like, we got pre-approved for my girlfriend got pre-approved for, I don't know what, 185,000, which still costs $1,600 a month. Gas is through the roof.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he goes.
There he goes.
There he goes.
Now we can talk to each other again. Instead of learning about Matt.
I wish more people that come on to these streams would realize that you have to shut up once in a while so everybody else can talk, you know?
He goes on and on and on. And it's
Yeah,
worse.
well,
The more he drinks, the worse he gets.
I've heard the same thing about myself and a few others. So
I think we all get there from time to time, but we don't do it every time.
not usually. We try not to.
There we go. Another one of those. That's not Jack Daniel's drink you're drinking there, Charlie. You showed the label. What is that?
Is that the same one from Flash Bash?
Yeah.
No, that one, is it? I thought that one went empty.
What is it? Zachariah Harris.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't get that up here in Canada.
Sorry, fellas. I still haven't figured this stuff out. Like, you'd think that I'd be smarter by now, but I'm not. So
Just could be your reception.
there's the back button, and I have stuff lying in here, and I tend to apparently leave the stream, so that happens, unfortunately. Yeah.
Amethyst. What's with the
Oh,
two
there's
now? She finally came up with a 2. What's with the 2, huh? You gotta let us know. It's Amethyst 2.
I asked her
What's the
earlier
second
if she had a twin, but I didn't get an answer.
Hopefully we'll get an answer.
Hey, Rock Butcher.
Go ahead.
Sorry about the tractor noise in the background, but did you look up those euchre lights or at all?
Yep.
What did you find out about those?
Yeah, it's just conglomerates that have got calcite rocks in them and calcite grains that fluoresce.
So I found interest on those because a fella found them up in Lake Superior. Apparently they're prevalent there, but I did go and take I went to AutoZone and I got a black light. Apparently it's not the right UV.
You need the correct
light.
wavelength of
Right, yeah. So this lady that we met, I met up with Jericho and Rat something. What's Rat?
Robert.
Rat City, Rat something. Down he was up here they were throwing some magnets in the creek in Milwaukee for looking for guns. They found that. But they were up here. I took them out there and then we met this lady. She gave us the right wavelength of what thing to buy, and oh my god. Like,
yeah, it really changes it. I remember years ago we bought a UV light and it had I'm filling my vape up as we talk. It had
is that the good stuff or is that something else?
No, this is just nicotine weaning off the cigarettes. It had there was like a long wavelength and a short wavelength.
Yeah, she and this lady, she's probably in her mid-40s.
Depended on which one you used, it
right. So we were a little off because I shined my light on it, didn't look like anything, and then she shined her light on it, and it was like, oh my god!
Yeah,
it's literally like hunting with dynamite.
Yeah,
we could definitely find cool stuff.
Yep.
Yep, I think a signal went.
Wow.
There we go.
Hockey.
Wow.
Like, I mean, literally.
Yeah, he's all bullcrap.
Literally, I could.
If it glows, it's a no-no. Especially if it glows without UV light, Jeff. And if you're holding it in your hand and it's glowing, you probably shouldn't be holding it in your hand. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
nasties.
There is a god.
Yeah, your signal must be going on there, Matt.
Rimini. No, those are cool. I mean, I just don't know what value they are. I took a couple rocks that I found on the beach up to a rock and gem show in my county at the county fair park. I sold like maybe 10 of them for $50, and dude was like elated to grab them. So they're worth something, obviously. But I would like to make a chess set out of it. Find a rock carver and take euchreolite and make a chess set. One chess set out of euchreolite, the other chess set out of that other green stuff. That would be cool. That'd be really cool. Like, but you need to find enough of it. That'd be amazing. Like, who's gonna make chess parts out of, I don't know. You have to play under blacklight. That's cool. I taught my son how to play chess. Now he beats my ass, and I don't even like the game anymore. He's too good at it. He's like, Dad, I'm gonna beat you in 3 moves. I'll say, what? He's like, yep. I'm like, okay. And he
Hey,
beats me
hey
in 3
David
moves.
Villa, how you doing? Can do. How about you come on in and join us here in the chat?
God, these people need to get out of my parking lot. Get out of my parking lot.
I got something that some of you have seen, but not all of you have seen, sitting right over there on the back shelf there. And
What is that?
The big rock that Jericho was talking about.
that's the one. I'm waiting on Jericho to come in here so he can see it again.
Here, let
Oh,
me shoot
shit.
him a message.
I'm still here.
Well, y'all were talking about a 3.5 ounce nugget that some New Zealander found, and I kind of went,
Where did they find that? They didn't even find that in Wisconsin.
"Oh, that's because they're from New Zealand. They found
Oh,
it
well.
in New Zealand."
Maybe we got an island hop.
Yeah. Yes.
We're gonna go search some volcanoes that are bringing stuff to the surface.
Brian, what's up? How you doing?
Oh, I mean, like, hey, let's do it.
Come on, David. I don't give a damn you got a speech impediment. You've been a
No,
member of the
just get
community
drunk
this
a little
long. We
bit.
just
That Jack Daniels kicks my ass sometimes. Charlie, little side note. How many people know about where we're going?
They know of the location, not exactly where we're going.
So I should PM you everything that we're about. We already talked about, right? Should
Yeah.
just say here. Okay. Do you want to do it? Like you're going to be up there earlier than me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up and set up a dam.
Right. Okay. So I'm not going to get up there till like 9 ish. I might speed a little bit, but I can't go too fast because I don't want to get pulled over.
when the
So-
big flamingo perches on your balcony, you must #retreat. Can do.
Yep. Shit. Well, I already know where we're going.
It's called a strategic withdrawal.
Strategic insertion. Let's say that. It sounds. Why does it smell like freaking weed on my porch? I think my neighbor smoked weed. He's definitely this stuff's floating around over here, like around the corner there. Oh my god!
It's that potent stuff.
Either
Isn't it?
share or get the hell out of here. No, somebody's smoking weed.
All good, David.
Holy fuck!
Got no shortage of talkers here, so we're all good.
Wow. Anyway, no, so yeah. Do you want to go a late night run there where we talked about?
That depends on how we feel when we actually.
Yeah, right. Like I'm gonna leave Milwaukee at about 4:00 ish.
I'll
Like
be leaving here like between noon at the earliest, like 3 at the latest, depending on what we're
so you'll
doing.
be up there what time?
Between 4 and
So you're gonna be up there before I even fucking leave
4 or
here.
6. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'll hit you in transit. Obviously, I'll let you know where I'm at. I'll just park the fuck car and I'll just come to where you are. And then, I'm down to go. We're going deep, though. You know this.
Yeah, I've got some extra lights and stuff I can bring too.
That's so I'm gonna have to. Do you want me to grab my sodium lights for like after hours panning?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll grab that. I'll grab that then tomorrow. I get off at like 2:30, and then I'll grab that, and then I'll just have it in the car. I mean, I don't know. Like my car is literally packed chock full of. I have 2 totes to pan into. I have my classifier. I have the sluice. I have Christ, what don't I have? I don't know. I have cooking stuff, sort of. Like I have a bucket that I can take down to location with a grill on it, so we can actually eat down on our spot if you want
Instead of having
to.
to go back to camp. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
must.
so we can literally just throw some wood in there, start a fire, let it burn off, and we can fry up some brats. And we got to go all the way back to the campsite.
Stay right on the creek and run as much dirt.
Exactly. You still want to run a bucket through that sluice? I mean,
Yeah, I want to try that for sure.
I'd like to see what your results are, because that thing it's unconventional, it's interesting, it's weird. I wasn't sold on it until I saw it run. That thing is slick. It's like slicker than snot. That thing is so slick. I don't have to pick it out. I don't have to change my pitch. I don't have to pick it out of the river. I just literally have to. I have a nylon stopper that I made for it. Stop the water. I mean, we're only stopping the water for what? I don't know, a minute or two, and then
It's
we can
real
pull the
quick
tray
change
out.
for sure.
Yeah, boom, instantly. Splash it into a pan, slap it back
And no
in,
mats.
and then just done.
No
Just
mats
go,
whatsoever.
roll with it. But I need the one thing I don't have is the pitch and angle on my phone. I don't have that app. So if you have that app on your phone, where we can set, okay, yeah, we need like 7 to 8. Less is more on this. I'd rather get more cons than blow gold out. I don't think I want to go above 8 degrees. Awesome. Perfect. Awesome. That's really the only thing I'm missing. I'm excited to see this. We're going to have a heyday here. Literally a heyday. It could be even better than a heyday. You and me getting crazy in the creek. Yeah, definitely. We're going to get wild with this one.
Jericho says he's a few minutes out from joining us.
He's going to join us?
Yeah, well, on the live stream.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, obviously. I'm going to send him 100 yards down creek. Otherwise, he got COVID, bro. Shit.
Yeah, down creek, not up creek.
Yeah, just here. This is where I found gold before, but like, I'm not trying to get your vid, bro. Not my virus.
Shovel distance.
Sorry, but no.
Shovel distance. If you're in that radius, you're getting smacked.
Give me a bucket and then leave it somewhere, and I'll come pick it up and run it. I will say though that this sluice runs more dirt than you can dig. So
it's definitely a two-man operation.
It's a 2-man. That's why I usually go with my guy. He's just not able to come up. So, positively fishing, right? You met dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got the same situation that you and I have, the VDR. Okay, so he lives in River Falls. He's not far from there. so he can go there in a half hour and hammer it. He said his last 2 cleanups are a couple day trips or like just little like spur of the moments. He got 0.6 grams. Okay, that's a lot of freaking gold. 0.6 grams. He said he ran a couple buckets. So I don't know. Like maybe we go up fishing with the guy and we just go talk to him later sometime. It's kind of interesting.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's out of town this weekend. I offered him to like show up, and he's not. He's out of town.
Well, maybe next time.
Right? I mean, you only live 30 minutes away, so why not? But yeah, yeah, because otherwise he was sitting there panning it in his kitchen. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Charlie,
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm better now.
It kind of looked a little Rona.
It was. So I'm late, but congratulations, Charlie Chuckles, on that 1K victory.
Yes, I will say that.
Thank you,
congratulations, my guy.
And it's sad to say that you no longer get to keep that nugget. You have to put it in the box.
Yeah, you have to slam that fucker in there.
That's right. In there, the bag fills up.
Well, let's show the wooden box.
Like the bag is sealed up.
Wait for it.
Ooh. So when's the big drawing?
Next
this weekend.
Depending on.
Oh wait, you're not going to be there.
Purdy.
Jericho. Who the hell gave you that shit?
Either we got it at one of the appointments or either from the hospital or the old folks home.
Fuck the doctor. Like, damn it. You were supposed to come up here and spend some time with us.
Right?
Well, they said if I stay 6 feet away.
Shovel distance.
What? Shit. You got your own campsite. Fucking kidding me. No, hell no. Ooh.
I tell you what about yesterday, Rock Butcher? I actually got to about 80%, 90%.
Goddamn kids, you look perfectly healthy.
It's because I'm fat and fluffy. Doesn't
90 what? 90% COVID?
No, 90% better.
Oh, yeah. That's not my virus. Like that shit. Like 2 months ago, my girlfriend.
Coronavirus.
Fuck you. Is this in focus? There you go.
Mona, is that you?
Oh no. It's called self-inflicted, my friend.
Oh. Okay, so I can answer Gold Eagle Prospecting's question.
Oh man.
Yeah,
okay.
Euphorlites are Matt's thing, and they are only found and only have been reportedly found in the Great Lakes and the Great Lake areas for Michigan and Lake Superior, and was it Lake Erie?
I've never heard anything from Lake Erie, but they have made their way down to Lake Michigan. And obviously, I mean, you and I had a shitty light, but we did find some.
Yeah.
So, but if we had that lady's light, I guarantee you we'd find a lot more.
Well, see, what I'm thinking is because there's glacial deposits along the Mississippi River Valley that Rock Butcher and I were talking about, and there's a lot of round rock deposits down the Mississippi River Valley.
But that's way west.
Yeah, but they come from north. So
yeah,
and anything that was in the edge of Lake Superior would go down that way.
Right. I mean, I'm not saying that I've heard of people finding them in like Missouri.
There's
Yeah.
lake superior agates here.
Yeah. Well, but it's easier to find them on the beach because it's been moved around. You
Well, that's what I'm
know,
saying, on the
they've been
River Valley
washed out.
Beach.
So that's why it's easy for me to find them. You guys are gonna have to dig through some dirt to find them if you're going
Not if we're along the Mississippi.
Well, right. So it's a body of water that's moving the material. So I guess maybe, but
I'm going to check. It doesn't hurt to investigate.
But I will tell you, come visit me again. Let's get some freaking lights. I haven't got the light that you guys got, but I mean, that stuff. I have found stuff that would blow your mind, but I sold them at a rock show. I wish I would have still had the one that I had. Dude, this thing was probably 4 inches long, 2 inches wide by
Gold
2
Eagle.
inches.
It is possible to find them in New York along
that
the
thing,
shoreline.
I found it with my crappy light at about 15 feet away. That thing was glowing on the beach. Oh my God. I wish I still had it. I would have given it to you, honestly. Like that thing is a gem.
Charlie Chuckle, are you going to do the Happy Fat Man dance?
What is a Happy Fat Man dance?
Come on.
He's on single now. Let's go. You gotta put the put the leprechaun hat on.
Yep, put the hat on and do the dance.
Down in the band.
Put the leprechaun hat on and do the fucking dance.
Well, we can pretend. Just put your hand up there then.
Hey,
your little
you're
dance.
1,000. You gotta do this.
There you go.
Oh man. All right. We're gonna see that more this weekend.
Yeah, you'll get a better video of it over the weekend. I'll give you the truth.
We're gonna have better video of that. Absolutely.
Benzo said congrats on 1K, Charlie.
It's called content.
Thank you, Benzo.
Rock Butcher looks bored. Buddy, are you all right?
If I could jump in here, just for
You're in here.
second.
It's you, me, and Dupree.
Yeah,
and
thank
then Jericho.
You know, the question
You got to light
was,
up a cigarette, though, apparently. I feel left out.
You done talking, Matt?
Yeah,
okay.
He's done.
The question was, is barite an indicator mineral for gold? No, barite is not an indicator mineral for gold. However, if you are in an environment where there's barite present, because barite's quite dense, and you're in an environment where there's also gold shedding into the creek, then you may find barite and gold together because they're both dense minerals. So you may find them together in the creek. But simply finding barite is not an indicator mineral for gold.
I actually like that question better than my question about fossils.
Rock Butcher, I have a question quick. So, we find a lot of these red rocks. I think they are, what do you want to call it?
It's a lot of jasper.
It's jasper. It's agatized jasper. And I cracked one open with a hammer. Okay, so it's red and it's very silver metallic looking inside, like red, but it's like there's like orbs,
a metal sheen to it.
It'll literally shine in the light.
It does. It does.
I don't understand. What is that?
That's silica, and what you're seeing is the word is a chatouillance. It's a French word, but it's the way that the light refracts on the conchoidal fractures within the quartz crystals itself, because jasper is quartz. Okay, it's just
there's a ton of it. There's a ton of it there.
Yeah, and you see it, and it looks, sometimes it looks almost like gold, and
silver maybe, but it's not silver. Yep. It's not silver.
No, it's just all you're seeing is the refraction between the two layers of cracked crystals.
I mean, I could send you a picture of it.
I know it.
Don't know how I would do it. Yeah, but it's weird because they almost look like there's circles. There's circles inside it, and all sorts of weird stuff going on. I cracked them open with a hammer. I like them. I would probably cut and tumble them.
Do you have circles
inside
in
the rock?
Center of the circle, there's a little bit of silver.
Yeah, well, it's a silver circle, and then there's red, and then there's silver inside that too.
No, that's.
And then there's pockets of. It's all sorts of pockets of interesting.
Send me a picture, Matt.
I don't know how to do that. Here, let me grab a piece of it. Let me grab a piece of it. I'm going to show you something.
Okay.
Hang on. I'm going to walk inside. I'm going to grab you a piece.
It's because the only thing I could think that you're talking about, if it's actually an actual metal inside of there, is that when I was working up in the James Bay lowlands, way up northern Ontario, there was what's called an oolitic limestone, and it was made out of oolites, which are little round bacterial buggers, and they all kind of compacted. And one of the things that they did when they formed that stone was their bodies absorbed iron. And when I cracked the rock open, it was like looking at, if you had to look at it through your hand lens, like you couldn't see it with the naked eye, but it was like a whole bunch of teeny tiny little circles. And in the very center of each one of those circles was a little sparkle of bright silver, and it was native iron. No, that's not it. Man. No, what you're looking at there, Matt, that's not oolitic sandstone. You're just looking at the shadow ants from broken quartz. No, that's not metal.
So it just kind of looks like metal due to the angle of the light.
Just the angle of the light and the way the light's refracting off the fractures in the crystal. It's cool looking, that's for sure. It's a neat looking rock. It'd probably be pretty cool if he tumbled it.
Yeah, I've got some that have like smaller, thinner bands, and the jasper's like a really, really bright red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, typically when you get up into like things like jasper, when you get to those kind of temperatures, all the metal has already come out somewhere else down deeper. You know, jasper's like the last gasp, lowest temperature. It's like almost boiling point of water. And the gold and the silver and whatever else is in there has already come out, and all you're dealing with is the last little gasps. So it can be very beautiful, but yeah, there's no metal in it at all. It's
I don't think there's metal in it. I don't think there's metal in it, but I'm curious as to, are these gold indicators?
No.
Like, see how it's no. Well, there's gold where this is found. There's a lot of this. I had to hump this out of the freaking creek. And then we got stuff like this.
The two are unrelated.
Okay, what is this?
Can you blow him up to a big screen? What am I looking at there?
Should get it wet, Matt.
Yeah, get it wet so it has the glare.
Just stick it underneath his top.
All right, well, let's fucking go. It's really hard to see here.
It looks like quartz with petroidal points on it.
I don't know. I want to crack it with a hammer. But here, you gotta
wait, Matt. You got a sink full of shit there. Grab.
Yeah, thanks. I know I have to do dishes.
Grab a knife and just scratch it against that last rock you showed me.
Okay.
And tell me if does the knife scratch the rock? don't tear your
Does it
knife up.
scratch
Just,
it? Oh, here, let's
or
find a
does
shitty
or
knife.
does the tip of a knife?
So what am I
Does
supposed
the
to do
tip
here?
just use the tip of the knife and
Goddamn
and
kids. Knife's
and
gonna get away.
scratch the rock? Does the tip
Does
of
it
the knife?
scratch it?
Yeah. Does it make a
Nope. It makes a
no?
grinding noise, and it's not
Yeah,
gonna
and it
scratch.
leaves a little piece of steel on the rock. Then that's that's just a big chunk of quartz or chalcedony.
That's a freaking hard rock. It's
Okay,
not going to.
don't scratch it anymore. You're gonna wreck your knife. That's
Right.
yeah, that'd be neat to kind of slab maybe, and you could sell it
Cut
as
it.
people would buy it. Yeah.
So here's another one. This is interesting. I'll get this one wet too, because everybody apparently likes to get wet.
It's a lot easier to see when it's wet.
It definitely is.
That looks like a big round agate. That's probably, if you cut that open, it's probably beautiful inside.
It's really hard to see.
No,
But this one,
yeah, from the outside they look really ugly, but I'll bet you if you cut that
it looks
open,
like
it's
dog
real pretty
shit.
inside. Yeah, I'll bet
Okay.
scratch it again with the knife, and I'll bet you the outside is hard.
Not hard.
I'll bet you
Yeah,
it's
it'll be
hard.
Oh yeah, this is fucking hard. I can't like it. There's like I see blues and purples in here.
Yeah, just
But then
scratch the mineral. Yeah,
I dug it out of a hole. I dug it out of a hole, and it seemed interesting. So
yeah,
I mean,
no,
you see
that's
the
a
purples.
really wicked piece. That's probably a wicked piece of agate. If you
Okay.
cut that up and slab it.
All right, so I'm gonna
yeah.
get this. I'm gonna get this stuff. This is what I really thought was interesting. Do you see these?
Yeah, it's almost like a blue metallic sheen that it has.
See the color? Look at the iron.
That's a chunk of banded iron formation, and
Dude, this is everywhere where we go.
They're very common up in the greenstone belts and
I cracked this one with a rock with a hammer.
Yeah. They're not worth. It's not worth a thing.
Okay.
They're pretty like that, but they're not. Yeah, it's just banded iron. If you got a magnet on your fridge, stick a magnet to it; it'll stick right to it.
I found stuff on Lake Michigan, and like it actually will hold its own weight under a magnet.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks
another
similar
leverite. Lever right there where you found it.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's that's leverite. Yeah.
Is that Jericho in the background?
Yeah.
Lever right there.
Seriously. Yeah. No, that's another chunk of banded iron. This whole last weekend when I was out prospecting, man, I saw 80% of the fucking rocks I looked at looked exactly like that. Yeah, it's just that's banded iron formation, man. And,
a lot of it.
Yeah. When we run out of iron in the Labrador Trough, then you guys in the United States will start making money mining that shit.
Well, we find a lot of this here. A lot.
Yeah.
And I'm saying
there's tons of it. Yeah, there's tons of it. It's not of any economic value. It's
and
neat.
this is
it looks
good when it's cracked open. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, what you're looking at there is interbedded layers of precipitated iron and soft sediments like shale or something like that, and they make those nice layers. It's pretty if you cut it.
Pretty, yeah. I mean, if you cut it, I mean, I don't know if you can see it on camera. This is red. It's red
posters or something like that. Yeah, that's the hematite alteration. Yeah.
Holy moly, that's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really see it on camera, but this stuff is literally red.
Yeah, I know.
Red.
Okay, turn around. Go to your refrigerator. You got a magnet on your fridge?
Somewheres. Yeah, I'll find one. I got a heavy magnet in my car that I'm taking up north with me. But yeah,
just take one off your fridge, and you'll find it sticks right to those rocks.
It doesn't.
No, you got to find the black spots.
Oh, the black spots?
Yeah.
Okay, let's find one. Let's see. Here we go. It kind of wants to.
Yeah, that's because it's hematite. It's not magnetite. Yeah, so it's a paramagnetic.
Oh, hey, Charlie.
Yeah.
This is what I haven't ran from my last trip yet.
Yeah, Brewers. I don't know about rocks, but that's a lot of dirty dishes.
Oh, thanks, buddy. You want to come over and do some dishes for me?
I don't know. It's your house. You're who wears the pants at your house?
Not me.
The neighbor lady.
I dropped. You're down. Man down. Man down.
I thought that was.
No, not me.
I thought that was her coming in and hitting you on the back of the head with a frying pan.
It might be. If I all of a sudden drop the call, you know what's going on. No, that was not me. Hell no. Yeah, we got a freak ton of cons in here.
Yeah.
How much you had to drink today, Matt?
Since when?
Today.
I don't fucking know. Less than usual?
Less than usual.
We got people throwing bottles of Jack around. What are you sweating my balls for? All right. You pull out a ring, we might talk. I'm just kidding.
Now she's really going to come home and work you.
No, like, I don't know, like, shit.
See if he figures it out.
Yeah, I can figure it out. You really want to know? All right, 9 o'clock.
No, I'm not talking to you, Matt. That's...
Oh, I see the giant rock.
I said 9 o'clock. You want to see a giant rock?
Yeah, that rock ain't worth shit. I want that rock back to Rock Butcher's left ear, right there.
Yeah, Matt. See that big rock behind Rock Butcher, right by his.
I'm trying. I gotta look at him. Hang on. I gotta bring him up full screen.
Matt's too busy talking here.
All right, hang on. I'm trying to see you. What's the pink one?
Yeah, the
pink like right above his finger.
Okay, for some reason I'm not getting the live feed. Hang on.
Well, he was doing it for like 5 minutes.
I could. Oh, this finger. I could point at the pink one. It's not the pink one. It's this one.
God damn kids.
Jesus Christ. I'll go get it.
Thanks, Gold Eagle.
He's right behind you, Charlie. Yeah, for some reason, chat froze, which was really weird. It froze for me, and I think 406.
Oh, it only weighs about 20 pounds. I better turn some light on here so we can get.
Let's see this damn thing. Right, what rock are we talking about?
What rock?
He's gonna show it up right now.
What rock are we talking about? Let's talk about this.
Okay.
Rock.
All right. I never. Okay. That's definitely gold.
Hold on, let me make it bigger.
When you see gold, you know gold. That's gold.
Oh my goodness.
That's gold.
That's a much better rock to look at.
Well, I don't have any better rocks to look at, Jericho.
Well, you're gonna have to run to Canada and find you one.
That's it.
All right. Well, no, we're gonna find one somewhere in Wisconsin. This shit exists.
We'll look at the other side, and you can see. Oh my God! It's
everywhere.
Obnoxious. It's scabs. Obnoxious.
Do I need to drop my pants now or drop them later?
Of gold. All over.
You should
That's what
knock
she
off that one chunk on the side.
You should.
So it's more uniform shape.
You should kiss
You
my
should
ass.
pound it.
Jerry.
You should pound it into a pulp and pan it.
Why? Because it's worth 3 times
More?
its value in gold as a specimen than it is coming out of a fucking pan.
True that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So let's like cut it in
Well, then
half
don't
and
tell
make
me
some
to
coasters.
pound it out.
That's worth about
Well-
20 grand.
I mean, as a specimen, I would
No,
let
it's like
this-
5.
There's 4.5
5
ounces in it.
There's
Your math's
4.5
way
ounces
fucked
of
up.
gold in this rock.
You're
I'd let it
bullshitting.
go.
How do you know there's that much in there?
Because
It's
we
called
did
an
the dip test.
Archimedes test.
We did the dip test, and I paid the company.
I do
for-
the dip test too. I don't get that much.
Well, then you gotta
You were born short.
get good, Matt.
That's what she said.
This specimen, I'd let that go for $35,000.
Holy fuck. All right. Well, we're going to come visit you, Rock Busher.
You can. You can. I can't.
I can't either. I can't go to Canada.
Well,
Fuck.
that's a you problem.
Yeah, that is a me problem. That's why I'm mine in Wisconsin. Because I have to.
I could always bring it down and show you, Charlie. There's no rules against me
That
taking
sounds.
it across the
That
border.
kind of sounds. That kind of sounds kinky.
Anyway,
Weirdo.
so yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's
Goddamn kids. That is a slick piece, though. I mean, I am kind of jealous. Now I'm very jealous, actually. But we're gonna find something like that in Wisconsin, aren't we, Charlie?
Gonna try to at least.
Yeah, right. We're gonna give it our damnedest.
You got like a really big backhoe to dig your way to Canada?
The best part of this sample is that I lined up the blast. My crew took the blast. I picked this rock up off the blast muck pile, and it's my sample.
Dude, I take a blast every day at work sometimes.
Blah blah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Boss up my butt.
I just thought I'd share that with you.
You want to stunt a little bit.
So
All right,
we
Rock
can-
Butcher.
We could get the
Yes.
this
He's
whole
obviously got gold.
this whole
where-
three ounce
Holy
gold nugget
fuck.
from New Zealand thing out the window.
He's gonna get more gold in that one piece than we're gonna find in fucking 2 or 3 years. Anyway, fuck.
But yeah,
The
All
upside
right.
green
Slightly
geologist,
jealous.
he's some
But
really
it all
cool stuff.
depends on how long you want to swing the shovel. I mean, if you're in one of them cricks and you were willing to swing the shovel 10,000 times, you might get close to that.
Well, no,
Or you-
it's not.
Or you
it's
could just
fucking
go out
shovel.
for a weekend and drink beer and fill 5 buckets.
Well, that's what we do. That's
and then,
kind of what
you
we
know,
do. But
get a
we
gram or
enjoy
something.
it and it's fun. But I'll tell you, if I had an excavator and I could actually excavate this freaking spot, I'll tell you, we'd hit it, fucking hammer it. It's all
bet you
flour
would.
though.
If
That's the
you were allowed
problem
to.
is that it's flour. Yeah,
The
we're not
flour
allowed
gold
to.
in a
We can't-
placer mining, Matt. In a placer mining operation, it's the flour gold that pays your bills.
Yep.
And
Exactly.
As long as you are set,
There's a
as long as
fuck
you are
ton of
set
it.
up, as long as you are correctly set up
Holy
and you're tuned correctly, that's
Right.
I've placer mined for years. And as long as you're set up correctly and you're capturing it, that's what's paying for your fuel.
Yeah,
And
but
your
you're
manpower and
running
everything else.
like I don't know how many freaking like 5-gallon pails through a freaking like river sluice. I mean, we're doing good considering how much freaking material you run. If you could actually dip in there and run up a system, we'd kill it. I shit you not. There's a lot of gold there. There's a
let's
lot
talk-
of gold there.
Why don't you
Let's
make
talk
one of
about
them
200
super shovels
tons-
that dig 3
200
scoops
tons
of
an
one?
hour. Yeah.
There's a lot of gold there. One excavator bucket would pretty much be what we run in a week, what I run in a day. One
David
big
Villa,
excavator bucket.
Anytime you come up here, brother, the beer's on me. Yeah. You should be running one excavator bucket through your sluice every
Later
30
detector
seconds.
gadget.
And then you'll start.
We gotta
making-
shovel. We
making
gotta shovel
cash.
it. We gotta shovel this out, though. That's the problem. And
That's
it
what you
lays
need
on
an
the clay.
excavator for.
There's no bedrock. It's all sitting on the clay. This real rich orange, almost pumpkin looking clay. It sits on there.
I get you.
So you gotta follow it.
Use a flat tooth bucket.
Well, yeah, we can't put an excavator in a creek. If I would, I could. And I would go get a trommel and run that shit. Like, I can't. It's not possible. There's no freaking way.
Later,
We can't even use a high
take it
bank.
easy, Gadget.
We can't even high bank. There's no way we can even high bank.
No, I get
Nah.
it. I totally don't. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I give you a
we're-
hard time,
we're
but
completely
I get
screwed.
it.
Is
Like,
there
you're not
gold
allowed
there?
to-
Yeah. There's
You're not
probably
allowed
a
to do
lot of it. There's a lot
It's
of
like-
gold there,
When you
but we
watch,
can't process it.
you watch like guys like Dan Hurd, and he's out there
Yeah, I
panning,
watch him.
and he's getting all these
Yeah.
things. And I asked him privately one time. I says, like, can you not set up
You
an
wanna see
operation
what-
there? And the answer
Sure.
was that no, the province won't allow them to
Look at
set up
this.
a mechanical operation there.
Hang on. Let me show you something.
But
I'm
anyway,
gonna try
the
to
whole
flip
concept
it
here, it's not about you and your prospecting, Matt. We're here
Right.
to
No,
celebrate
we're just
Charlie's
enjoying. We're just
1,000, Jesus Christ, man, that boy. Anyway, I'm sorry if I interrupted, but I just thought I had to show that after everybody was talking about gold. Gold porn is a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie. Congratulations. The chat's blowing up about it. People coming in, going out. How far are you from reaching your second part of the goal?
I am 200 watch hours away from hitting 4K in watch hours.
So Monday morning.
I'm hoping, yeah.
So for those watch hours, do you have, like, Charlie, do you have on your channel, do you have like playlists or something like that?
Yes, I do.
So
Yeah, you can click
in
a
theory,
playlist and go to bed.
if I click on a playlist and go to bed, or click on a playlist and just like minimize it and then go on and do my day-to-day work, that counts for your watch hours?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, shit. Then deal done. So drop the rock already.
I was thinking about making a playlist for live streams for people that do that. They could just click the playlist and let it play.
Mhm.
I got one of those playlists.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Right on. I'll definitely have to do that.
Because yeah, right now, if I look at it,
Heavy Metal Detective is all about grilled cheese sandwiches. But, you know, HMD, man, if you're going to do the grilled cheese sandwich, you better have a solid tomato soup. Homemade
3,805 hours for watch
grilled
hours.
tomato soup, not not out of the can Heinz. Like, make it yourself at home. And I do that at home all the time. And my kids, they just, man, they suck it up. It's like nectar. Grilled cheese and tomato soup. We call it a guich. We don't call it a sandwich. It's a guich. Sandwich.
406 says he listens to playlists at work.
There you go. Right on.
Right, Heavy?
Magnets came
We're at
today.
2 hours and 4 minutes, and we still have 22 people in chat.
There you go.
That's awesome.
Did you hear that, Chuckles?
What was that?
Ye old Kratos magnets came today. The extras.
That reminds me, I was supposed to put something up for you, and I didn't today.
You can do it when you get done.
Yeah, it's just trying to get everything ready before the stream and eating and get distracted. It happens.
And then I got another one to send you on Instagram that's gonna blow your Skittle brain.
Okay. Let me shake my Skittles up and send it.
There you go. All right. You ready?
Shake it again,
Yeah.
Charlie. Tell me if you heard anything when you shook it like that.
Nope, but I really pissed off a spider.
Yeah, you're about like me.
He got
then.
mad.
That's
There's
good.
one gold flake in there flopping around. So.
Yeah.
You send it yet, Jericho?
I'm typing and screenshotting so you can see this shit.
Oh.
HMD says he just got here. Did you see the chunk of gold I just showed, HMD?
You don't want him to pass out in the parking lot.
I know, but
Yeah, the homeless guys might take advantage of him.
that's right. You know, the construction guys, holy jumping. Gotta watch out for them, Charlie.
No, usually they're running from me.
Oh, you're one of those guys that takes. Oh, okay, I understand. Yeah, I get you now. That's funny.
I'm the guy that's chasing him across the parking lot going, sword fight.
Too funny.
Just came through.
I don't know if it worked, so I'm going to try again.
I haven't seen anything in chat from you there, Jericho. You said you're putting something in chat.
Oh, no, this is, I'll send it to you in a text. I can't put it on here. It's pictures.
Oh, okay. Wait. Well, you can do that later. Don't worry about doing that now. Yeah, that's good gold, man. I was so lucky to be there to gather that up. My blast, I got it. I paid for it. I paid $400. I think it was $440 I paid for that at the time. So that must have been at 4.5 ounces. I mean, no, sorry. I paid I think I paid $1,600 for it. So that would have been what, $370 or $380 an ounce? And yeah. So there it is. Oh no, it didn't fit in my suitcase. No, I picked it up just the way it was. You saw me struggling to carry it over. I carried it home just like that, set it on the floor of the truck, and drove it home. It was. Absolutely. Absolutely. Plus, it comes with the Provenance 406. Like, I know where I blasted it. You know, there's actually there's a display case that I've got the whole thing mounted in. And, you know, where I was, the date, I know the grade of the blast was over 45 ounces per ton. You know, the heading 786, 32, 786, number 2 cut, I think it was. And, you know, so it's all there. And the Red Lake mine, Bombertown, Ontario, Canada. And yeah.
But yeah,
It's
when you're
exciting,
falling
isn't it, Charlie?
that good and or that rich, finding chunks like that's nice.
Yeah.
It was, and truly, Charlie, like the 4 years I spent there, that was a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like most people, I am so lucky to have actually been a part of that. Like most people will never ever. Most of the gold miners I've worked with have never ever seen a piece of gold, and because it's always so fine in the rock, and you don't see it in that one place, man. That was.
Well, now, did you tell them about your latest expedition?
I don't know, Charlie. Did I tell you I found visible gold in a quartz vein on Sunday?
No, you didn't.
Oh, yeah. Last Sunday, I was out. Saturday, Sunday, I was out prospecting on that property that's a couple hours east of here, and we took a prospector who had worked with the company that originally staked the claims with us because he knew about a whole bunch of good areas to go look. And so we sort of drove all the way across it as far as we could. And then we started working our way back and looking at cool spots and looking at the places that he thought we should look at. And then there was this one spot that was down this big steep hill. And I thought, my fat ass and my poor knees, they're not going to go down that hill. So I sent the two young guys down that hill and I said, you guys go check that out. And while you're there, I just parked the truck on the side of the road, and this brand new road they built, and they've stripped all, like the dozers going over, the excavators and everything. And there was this little chunk of quartz vein about that big sticking out on the side of the road in this little bit of rock. And I pulled back some dirt and everything, got it cleared off, and I smashed this rock out, and I took a couple of smacks at it and everything. And sure enough, right there, I was like, oh, I know what that is. Yep, that's gold. So I found VG visible gold in a quartz vein in a totally new discovery. And for me, that was a real treat, man, because that does not happen every day. And I can count, as a matter of fact, 32 years, I can count on one hand the number of times I've found visible gold in a new discovery. Period.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. So I was really stoked about that. And I mean, it was teeny tiny. It was if you had it in your pan, you wouldn't call it a color. You might call it a flake. Okay, I mean it was in that kind of. Oh no, it was bigger than a fly poop for sure.
Just shape and thickness wise.
It was just it was bigger than a color, but smaller than a flake. It was a really teeny tiny flake, but it was big enough
it was
to
a
see
leaf
in
then?
a 10 power lens.
A leaf?
Oh yeah, it was definitely flat. Yeah. I could see that for sure. Because there was actually a piece of clear quartz crystal lying over top of it in the vein, like it wasn't exposed on the surface of where I'd broken it, and it was sitting underneath a quartz crystal. But the fact that it's there tells me that that's a very rich vein. So I was cool. That was cool. I was pretty cool. I shouted to the guys down the hill, hey, you guys found any gold yet? They're like, nope. They're about 100 yards away. And I said, well, I did. I'm done for the day. Yeah. No shit. Guys. At any rate. But it was fun.
Yeah, it would be cool to find a vein of gold.
Yeah. Well, the neat thing there too is that like there's about 200 yards away where those guys were down over the side of the hill, and then I was about 100 yards up the road. There's a known showing where guys back in the 1800s had mined gold in the quartz veins, but they didn't go deep. Like they just trenched. They dug a couple of pits, and these were little scrappy veins, and they got a bit of money out of them. But the neat thing was that the orientation of those veins and the one that I found are parallel, which means that now there's 200 yards between the old timers workings and my workings, which means that there's probably quite a lot of other veins in between. Like it's a much bigger zone than what the old guys were working, you know? And so on a modern scale, that's something that we could work. But the really, really cool thing about it is that right at the base of that, there's a creek. Right there, there's a creek. And so the next time I go up there, I'm going in there with my pan and my bucket, my sieve, my classifier, and I'm gonna pan the shit out of that creek and see what I could get out of that creek, because I guarantee you there's going to be gold there.
Definitely sounds like it. If you've got showing of golden quartz, there's got to be stuff that's been eroded and worked down into that creek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would think so. Because I mean, this quartz vein with gold, like it was, that piece of gold came from 6 inches below the surface, not even. So what came off before that? You know, who knows?
Right.
Yeah. Matt says his last blast cost him money. Well, you got to just pick a
I think
better
he's
mind.
talking about a kid, making a kid.
I know. I'm just to say, he's got to pick a better mind.
Yeah. Creek on fleek on eBay, Charlie.
Oh my goodness! Need another beer. That one tasted like another.
Just screenshot it and send it in the email, Robert. The seller.
Yeah, that way I can look it up. You should have my phone number, Robert.
I'm gonna take a little spinning break here for a second.
All right. Hey, Gold Eagle, if you want to sign up for a 3-month contract, I'm sure he could get you in there.
But yeah, make sure that everyone that's here, you're here next week, Thursday, because we'll be running that 1K chest for those in chat.
How many pay dirt bags you got left to put up?
They're still sitting right there. I
know how many spots.
58 spots.
I'll say, because there was a lot of people in chat earlier that you should have.
Yeah, I completely spaced it. I was too excited about the 1K and dropping the nugget in and getting that one. Gold Eagle's already in there. We're just waiting on getting the rest of those spots sold, and then we're running it. Because what we're making from that will be going back to paying the loan that I took to go to Flash Bash.
But you got the car fixed, right?
No, it's still kind of running doggy. I still got to fix that. But what we're making from selling these will pay the loan back that I took out for going to Flash Bash.
Gotcha.
Of course, the interest on that will be coming out of pocket. This is just to pay back the loan.
So what do you think about hanging out with a bullion dealer tomorrow?
That sounds like it's going to be fun and interesting.
He talked about wanting to drink, and I said, I don't care. It's not like it'll be the first time somebody will drunk.
Right?
Yeah, I have the pricing so you can get custom minted press coins as well for you.
And I'm definitely looking at it to get into that. It's just I need to get the cash flow first. Or work
Well,
out
it's part of the thing, the sponsorship thing we talked about.
Yeah.
So it comes with what you move, basically.
Okay. That makes sense.
Work hard and get rewarded, basically.
Yeah, Gold Eagle, I'm just looking at your comments. Sorry, I just get back from the spring break.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
I'd be more than happy to take, if I could.
I told him that if
Take,
he signed up for a 3-month contract, you might put him into some slave labor up there.
I mean, the thing with older guys is that they're really good. I mean, I could teach you the basics, and that's fine. But you're not going to bust your ass through the bush to take all these samples and stuff. But in things like common sense stuff, like logistics, like guys that got to get picked up here in a truck at this time, and guys that got to get picked up over there, or they're walking, another 3 miles to get back to the pickup point or whatever, and someone's got to run back to the shack at 2 p.m. to throw the roast in the oven and then get back out in the field again and that kind of thing. And yeah, I mean, there's all kinds of, it's not just prospected. I mean, it's, you're living together for 2 weeks, and I mean, it's like guys that got to eat, guys that got to sleep, guys that got to have time to themselves. And for us older guys, a lot of times it's all about
What's up, Damon? West Coast
getting the chicken shit stuff done logistically and make sure that when the youngsters come back from the field, they get time to go have a hot shower, grab a beer, fill their bellies, and go to bed. So yeah, I'm sure you would do great up there, Gold Eagle.
I mean, if they could understand him. Him in that accent. It'd definitely be funny talking to him on a walkie-talkie.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, Gold Eagle. You can't cook. I could cook like a mother.
Hey, Jericho, get better.
You do that. Oh, there's Matt back.
We're going to miss you up there this weekend.
Well, I'm thinking I might social distance on the creek Saturday.
Well, you were supposed to be here, and now you got the
the secondary.
Am I freezing or is Matt freezing?
No. It's probably my shitty Wi-Fi. They charged me up the ass for it, and I heard a beer crack. Who dat? No, I was looking forward to seeing y'all. Yellow? Yeah. Well, is there somebody's theirs? Or like we all go to bed?
I was breathing.
You're breathing. Yeah, you got the vid. So you're breathing a little heavy.
Just a smidge.
A smidge. Yeah, like a pamper smear.
So we went to did you know that Black Earth Creek has registerable placer gold amounts that's actually on the mine data?
I've heard it, yes. I've done research on it. I know that what American or Wisconsin Gold Rush.
I know you're talking about.
Been there. Yeah, he's been there. I've seen videos on it. It's by Madison.
So it doesn't give an exact location. It just says outside of. Well, there's 2 different sides to that town, and from what I saw in person versus what they had, they were on the wrong side.
Well, I mean that's closer than where we go, right?
Not for Charlie.
If I had a nickel for every time I said that,
for Jericho, it's a crap. For Jericho, it's a crapshoot. You could go both directions and hit that, but for me, that would be like half the distance. I have heard about it. I haven't actually had any verified success there.
Rock butchers. So what they did along this creek
Mhm.
is they dug out a huge pond and then waste settling ponds further down.
Mhm.
And at one point or another, they were looking for coal, I believe. And when they sent it in, there was more gold there than they said that would be in anywhere in Wisconsin in that area, which doesn't, it's not a lot. We're talking like a gram a ton, maybe half a gram a ton, but that's a lot for Wisconsin.
So I can show off the gold.
Half a gram per ton,
For Wisconsin, that's a lot.
dude. That's a lot. That's a lot for the Klondike.
But it's only in they said a 500-yard stretch.
Like a cubic yard of gravel is about 2.7 tons. So if you're getting a half a gram per ton, you're getting a gram and a half. You're getting,
Who's showing gold here? Who is this?
$70 bucks, 70 bucks a cubic yard. That's wicked money.
But see, they said it wasn't
but it's all
viable to mine it.
There's no big pieces. It's all small.
That's fine.
All of it.
Small pieces are fine.
That's what we get in Wisconsin. It's all flour. It's glacial tilled, ground up, rolled around.
That's
gold.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah. There's a fuck of it. But we can't commercially run it.
Now that comes.
Well, okay, you can't. I could. So no problem.
Now all that.
Maybe we need to talk.
All that in that little.
You've already said you can't. I'll do it myself.
But as far as like for large operations, it's in the natural wetland area now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you're in a wetlands, it's a protected zone, and you're
exactly.
Yep. And it's all in the Wisconsin River Valley, where I was telling you about how when the Mississippi went east.
Yes.
That's where it goes through.
It's the old terrace deposits. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
But it's only in a 500-yard section. That's all they found it. But the creek has a lot of gold.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're not getting. They're not getting a lot, but they're getting enough to where it's worth their time.
If you got a 500-yard terrace, I mean, hell, that diamond terrace that we were mining in the Bemidji River wasn't much more than 500 yards long. And I mean, we made squillions,
Well, and this is on the moraine belt that has the diamonds in it in Wisconsin.
And we never touched the wetland. It was all up on the high ground.
Hey Jericho, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
I got a couple spots that I want to check out in the Kettle Moraine. Maybe you come over this way and we go check those out.
But a lot of those spots are on protected land, and the waters are even protected where there's no prospect.
It's all private. It's private property,
and it's federal property. It's because of the Native American.
No, I went to a rock show. I sold a couple of Uperlites, right, or the bioluminescent sodalite, right. Talked to a couple of people. You just have to get your feet wet to get on private property. As long as it's private property, then we can run a high bank.
Like not in Wisconsin.
Quarries. Yeah. As long as it's on private property, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
No.
Yes.
You have to have permission from the owner of the property before you can do something.
Exactly. So you get permission, and then you go into
permission from the private property owner is not going to
protect you. These people own quarries.
Not going to protect
glacial till. It's glacial till, and I'm telling you, I find rolled rocks like 50 feet up in the air, up in these hills. It's all rolled riverbed gravels that are just like shouldn't be where they should be. Like they're up there. So all this stuff, then you just go and set up a high banker and just fucking run it. I got a couple spots. I know I've literally got like 3 spots off the top of my head right now that we could go and check this out.
Well, if you go do it, we will write you when you're in prison.
Give her hell, Matt.
Already been there, done that. I don't. What prison for what?
Wisconsin's Wetland Protection Act prohibits
It's
any
not a
commercial,
wetland.
private, but it is anywhere in Wisconsin.
There's no river. There's no creek. We're not taking water from a moving water source, and we're not depositing water into a water source.
They don't care.
Yeah. No, it's not like that. It's my private property. If I have permission to be there, I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Like I said, if you go do it, we will write you a letter in prison.
So what am I missing here?
It's against the law to commercially mine for gold in Wisconsin.
It's not commercial.
If you're doing it with a high banker, it's considered industrial/commercial. Wisconsin law only allows hand pan and river sluice.
Okay, so
no battery, no gas, no wind.
What if I take a river sluice and then go fit a manifold on the front of it and run water through it with gravity? Is that acceptable?
Gravity feed is legal because that's using the water, but you still have to get a way to get the water in there, and you can't use a pump.
Okay. Can I use a hand pump? It's not mechanical, right?
The operation of said pump is mechanical, be it you are making the mechanism work.
Okay, I'm just trying to learn this, so I'm just throwing this out here. I'm just like we're throwing flies at the freaking screen right now. Okay, so that's interesting. So what if I make a dam up north of where I'm working and then use a said hose, and then can I use gravity to bring the water to me and then high bank with that?
I mean, you can do whatever you want as long as they don't see it.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying. Is that acceptable?
These are not questions for us. These are really good questions that you should go down to the local ministry office and say, I want to do this here, and this is how I want to do it.
I will text you the phone number.
Am I allowed to do it?
No, I know where I'm.
Rather than asking all of us who are not legal guys in your state.
Right. Well, some of them are.
Go to your local government office and say, this is what I want to do. This is where I want to do it. Talk to the regional geologist. I mean, he's there to help you. He will help you to the best of his ability.
Well,
and ask him that question. Don't ask it here.
Right. Okay. Wisconsin is about to have some hard rock mines very soon. There are spots outside of this forum that people already have took interest in, and they're about to go and do this. So it's there. There's obviously gold there, and now that it's expensive, now they reopened it.
There's actually a company from Canada that's buying up a lot of land and stuff around Wausau, Wisconsin to get.
God damn it, Rockbusher. Just kidding.
And all the way to Door County.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
And I might point out they're not buying up the land; they're just staking mineral claims on it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yes. So
no, there's been properties where people are living on it, and this company offered them like 7 times what the property is worth to get them off of there and get the mineral rights.
Yeah, they want to actually clear the forest.
To be fair, there's an awful lot of American families that own some pretty luxurious property up here in Canada too. So, kiss my ass. It just happens there's gold under that one. Okay.
I don't think it's for gold.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
who knows
the price that they're paying for the property at Jericho? I would think they're digging for gold.
Yeah.
Could be a platinum vein. You never know.
All the hockey players up here.
Yeah.
Yep. Lake of the Woods. Anyway.
Because I have like all the DNR regulations and stuff like that PDF file to my phone that I will go over that stuff with you, Matt, and let you know.
Let's, I mean, obviously we're gonna have a bunch of time this weekend to talk, you and I, and go stick a shovel in somewhere and hopefully find like a smidgen of what Rock Butcher found. But
yeah,
that's what we're there for.
I hope you find twice what I found.
I love you for saying that.
There you go.
And I hope we do. And we will probably PM you on that. We won't tell anybody else.
Buried hockey pucks.
Just saying. A big old fucking hockey puck. But I don't know.
That's what the Canadians are coming for. A field of buried hockey pucks.
There you go.
right.
But yeah, Rock Butcher, it's definitely going to be exciting to go to this creek, and I'm going to send you the location of what they sent me.
Okay.
And see if you can find any more information on it. How I found it was WisconsinTreasure.net, unknown or unverified treasure, whatever locations in Wisconsin, and then when people go and verify the claims. It was pretty interesting.
Right on.
But then there's also YouTube videos of people that went on the downstream part of it, where they were still finding some color in the pan, and actually some decent sized pieces.
Yeah.
Not like piece, but you know what I'm saying. Wisconsin pieces,
Yeah,
Wisconsin pickers. They stick to your fingertip. You can pick them up.
Sure.
But on the other end of the creek, where the water and the rocks are, that's where, yeah, exactly like that. The ones that make noise in the little jar. The larger pieces were more prevalent. Rock Butcher wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. The funny thing is that blast that rock came out of was about a 60-ton blast.
What does that mean? Is it so? How do you load it? How do you load it? Is it C4?
Don't even get me started here. No. It's Amex or.
Okay, so you drill the hole and you pound you.
Sure, lots of holes. And you pump
How
it
does
in
it-
with air.
How
And
do
then it all comes out.
electricity to set it off?
Yep. You get
Electrode.
electrical charge sets it off,
And
and then you set off your holes. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
All right.
6, 7, 8, 9,
Wait,
10,
which
11.
one's
12.
going to go first? So
Yep.
you can get like a controlled blast. So it lifts and then pulls it in or out or
No,
wherever.
it blows the center out first, and
Okay.
then it blasts into the center,
Into the center.
all the way around. It goes up and around. It takes the back out, which
That's interesting.
the back, and then the very last ones to go are what's called your lifters, and those
Okay.
are down on the floor, and there's about 8 of them, because by now you've been pummeling all of this stuff
All
down
of it's soft.
hard,
So
and
you want to
it's
lift it up.
but it's packed in on the ground.
Yes. So you
And
want
so
to make
you
it
shoot
soft.
those last 8
diggable.
holes, and boom,
Boom.
and-
You lift the
and it lifts it
whole
all up
section up. Okay.
and dumps it.
Because I live in an area where we have a lot of limestone. We got about 1.5 feet. If they want to dig a basement at a house, they have to drill and blast to make a basement for a house. They call it, land and quarry. But I took my daughter to an old park that it's a quarry that filled up with water faster than they could get the machinery out of it. So there's a couple of them here. And I was standing there and she's playing in the water and stuff like that. This thing is like 200 feet deep. It's deep. Not they put sand on it, but
like I felt blasts. Like I was like, wow, like what's going on? And then I asked the park ranger, and he's like, yeah, they got a quarry like
WK.
Blasting.
they got 2 miles from here. They got a quarry.
AWK.
They blast.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa! Like I felt the ground below me move.
You got limestone basement. That's poofter rock.
Man,
For
it was
poof dust.
blasting.
I could drill that and blast it all in one day. You want a
Yeah.
basement? How big do you
Is
want
there,
it?
but is there gold there though? That's the
No,
problem.
it's limestone.
No, I don't think. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
None.
I don't
No, no, no.
I don't find gold here because it would
It's,
sit on top of it. It doesn't. It can't get through it. So it sits
Yeah.
on top.
I
So
hear you, Toaster.
most of this is glacial till.
I'm struggling.
So it sits on top.
Yeah.
But north of me, there are some big piles of gravels that are pushed up by the side of the glacier that came down from Canada. They call it the kettle moraine. There's moraines, and they're big moraines, like maybe mile long, half-mile wide, and stacked up between Green Bay and Milwaukee. Maybe not Milwaukee, but like north of Milwaukee. They're all moraines in there. There's a lot of them. So it's kind of like a bulldozer comes down and then just pushes it off on the side. But then
Yes.
most of the till to the east moved into the lake. It's in Lake Michigan. So if it moved to Lake Michigan, it's sitting on the beach. So that's why like people go and do this Lake Superior gold mining. But we can't mine Lake Superior like we can Lake Michigan. The permits are not there. I can't go and put a recirculation sluice on the beach. I have jet black sands, like an inch thick. I can't run it. That's a problem. I can pan it, but I can't run it.
Okay. That's great.
But I think we're going to call it a night.
Me too.
Thanks everybody for stopping by, helping me celebrate the 1K.
Peace out, YouTube.
Next week we'll be running the names for the chest. Whoever's in chat, you have a chance of being a winner for that 1K chest. So stick around for that. We'll see you guys all next week, and stay tuned for the videos that'll be coming out during the week.
There will be some during stream gauze. I have some things that Charlie and I are going to be giving away.
Some awesome silver pieces, I believe.
Get better, my guy. Jericho.
Right, Jericho?
Yeah, later,
Hey.
YouTube. I'm frozen.
Get yourself better.
But we're going to call it a night.
Right, guys.
Good night, YouTube.
Have a good night.
Thanks, everybody, for joining in.
I'm back.
YouTube.
No.
Here's the outro.
That guy is a fucking issue.